hey everyone, as you can see here, I am using the Grandmaster Forgotten Wolven armor set with their swords, and it's a combat plus sign build as you all have seen in the title. And may have used the Audonite, the most powerful sword in the game. You will get this sword in the Blood and Wine DLC, but to be consistent, I am just using the whole Grandmaster Forgotten Wolven armor set with their swords to to maximize the Ard and Yarden damage, as because it is the Ard sign build, and this build is gonna kick ass definitely. If you are using Ard, especially the Frost mutation, it's gonna kill it. So as you can see here, the Grandmaster Forgotten Wolven Steel Sword and the Grandmaster Forgotten Wolven Silver Sword I'm using currently. So the enchantments I have used is each fatal blow dealt restore 100% of your stamina. So for a sign build, this is really important. Like you need to use your sign frequently. That's why you need more and more stamina. And here I am using when at maximum vitality, any vitality resolution turn into added damage. So it is really important because it's a almost a combat and sign build. So you need to be very vigilant, and you need to check out the vitality also because it is a medium armor, so you won't get that much of vitality and armor in comparison to a heavy armor set. So you need to keep that in mind. So for the chest armor, I am using hitting enemies with Ard reduces their stamina by 100%. This is also really important for a sign build, especially using Ard. So we are using Ard and Yarden in this build frequently, and you can see the gloves, the boots, Yarden intensity, Queen's intensity. It will increase your chance of getting any critical hit. So yeah, as you can see here, all maximized. You need level 40 to craft this Grandmaster armor, and you can you all know that you can craft this whole armor set and sword in the Blood and Wine DLC from the Grandmaster Smith and Armorer. And as you can see here, this is the whole build. So for the decoction and potion, I am using the Werewolf decoction, where it increases your stamina regeneration in combat by 50%. And I'm using the enhanced Petri filter. I will upgrade it soon with the superior level. It will increase the sign intensity, and definitely for whenever your like health is low, you can use this superior white Raffer decoction. It will regenerate all of your vitality to the maximum. So this is the whole as the crossbow, it is not used in this build very frequently, so I'm just using the Arsine crossbow. I think it is most powerful in the game. And as you all can see here, this is the whole build which Henry Cavill obviously used in the Witcher Netflix series, the Grandmaster Forgotten Wolven armor set, as you all can see here. So this build is going to kick ass. Now ready to the gameplay. First I will show you what skills I am using. So Ard sweep, Ard skills, all the Ard intensity skills, as you all can see here. Increase the Ard intensity by 30%, stamina regeneration by +3, increase the Ard damage to 300. This is really important. And using obviously the greater blue mutagen, using the Yarden sign intensity. These three skills I am using currently. Damage dealt by Igni also permanent. This is just like a placeholder. You can see here I am using the Yarden alternate sign mode magic trap, where it damages enemy and slows down within a 40 art radius. And yeah, here I am using increasing the Yarden sign intensity by 30%. That is really important if you want to slow down your enemies and getting damaged within the circle of the Yarden magic trap. Enemies under the influence of Yarden lose 30 points. This is very essential. And then after, when you use the Yarden, just by generating the stamina with the help of those enchantments in your armor, you can easily use Ard and one hit kill all of the enemies surrounding by the Yarden magic trap. And as you all can see here, for the combat is really also important. You just cannot go with the sign build, all the sign builds. You need to take at least 2 slots. Like here I have taken the 2 slots for especially for combat. It is really important. If the stamina regeneration is not very fast, you can also use your combat skills while fighting your enemies. As you can see, the counter attack, it is really important. Crushing the blows, it is really also important. Adrenaline point gain, stamina regeneration, adrenaline point +3, fast attacks increased. Obviously I am also using the greater red mutagen on the both sides, as it increases the attack power +80%. Same with the signs here, sign intensity up to +80%, as you all can see here. Here 3 are Yarden and 3 are Ard, and in between some Yarden and Ard together. So the mutation I am using, it is the piercing cold. When Ard is cast, it additionally has a 30% chance of freezing enemies, so it is really important. And for a Ard build, this piercing cold mutation is really OP. You will see further in the gameplay. So this is the build, as you can see here, and you can see the stats. I know these are not the maximum stat because I was fighting with the enemies and my armor is has gone a little bit down. So as you can see here, vitality, sign intensity, as you can see in Ard, stagger 139%, telekinetic blast, the blast that you use, it is 300, and you can see the Yarden 34% slowdown, 312 shock damage, and the duration is around 36 seconds. So this is really an OP build. Vitality is over 6000. As I already told you, the armor is went down a little bit while fighting with the enemies. Toxicity is not that much because it is not a alchemy build, it is a pure sign and plus combat build, and you will see further in the gameplay. Let's go and see how badass this whole armor set is for the end game.
That stench. Let's dance.